Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel 3D Parametric Solid Model Drawings. Today we will create a model engine case rear in SolidWorks. The design of engine case rear has been taken from assembly file of rear exhaust two shoe of sample files of Autodesk Inventor. It is a fragment of engine MKII assembly. Here we are showing some pics of this model so that you can imagine what will look like this model is made after finish this video. So let's us start the tutorial. First of all, we will create a new part file. Click OK. Now the design window is visible here. Now we will activate the sketch tool. OK. And select the top plane to start the new sketch. Now we will activate the center point rectangle tool and start the rectangle from the origin point. Set the height of the rectangle 20 mm and width of the rectangle 40 mm. OK. Finish the sketch and choose isometric view. Now we will activate the extrude boss base command. Select this profile. Now the extruded feature preview is visible here. Set the depth value 3.5 mm. Click OK. Now see, my first boss base extruded feature is created. Go to the appearance tab. In the metal folder, select the bronze metal and choose satin finish bronze material. Now we will some changes in the color dialog box. OK, now my model is looking very fine. It looks good. OK, save the file with the name engine case rear. Go to the reference geometry tab and activate the plane command. Select this face, OK, and set the offset distance value 3 mm. OK, alright. Select this plane, choose sketch, choose front view. Now activate the circle tool and start the circle from the midpoint of the line. The diameter of the circle will keep 24 mm. Hide the visibility of this plane. Select this circle. and activate the extruded boss base command. Choose reverse direction, enter the depth value 25.5 mm. OK. Now see, my second boss base extruded feature has been created. Now we will activate the extruded boss base feature once again and select this face to start the new sketch. OK, now we'll activate the section view by selecting this face. Create a vertical construction line like this and create another horizontal line. OK. Now create another line. The length will keep 12 mm. OK, create another line. Activate the Smart Dimension tool and set the dimension of this line. Select the 12 mm dimension into 2. OK. Now my line dimension will keep 24 mm. Select this line and apply collinear relation. And select this line and this edge. OK, apply collinear relation. Now we will activate the add relation command. Select the midpoint of this line and select the center construction line. OK. Select this midpoint of the line and select center line. OK, that's it. Now my sketch is fully defined. Now we will activate the 3-point arc tool. Select this point and this point. OK, to connect it. Create another 3-point arc, something like this. OK. Select the center point of the arc and select this line and apply make coincident relation. OK, now my sketch is fully defined. So finish the sketch. Now my extruded boss base revolve feature preview is visible here. Enter the depth value 25 mm. Click OK. Now deactivate the section view. Now my feature is created. It looks good. Rotate the model from here. Select this face and activate the extruded boss base command. Create a circle from the center point of the origin and diameter will keep 16 mm. Enter the depth value 14 mm. Click OK. Create another sketch on this cylindrical face. Now we will activate the convert entities command and take the project of this edge. OK. Now activate the circle tool. Start the circle from this point. The diameter of this circle will keep 22 mm. OK, finish the sketch. Now activate the extruded boss base command. Select this circle. And set the depth value 6 mm. OK. Now we will activate the fillet command. Select this edge. OK. Select this edge and set the radius value 2 mm. OK, that's it. Apply another fillet on this edge. Set the fillet radius 1 mm. Now activate the multiple radius fillet command. And select this edge. OK. Set the radius 2 mm. Click OK. Click save the file. Go to the surface tab and activate the lofted surface command. In the profile section, select this circular edge and select this circular edge. Now the preview is visible here. Drag this point. Click OK. Now my surface loft feature is created. Now we will activate the offset surface command. Select this lofted surface. Choose reverse direction and set the offset distance value 1 mm. Click OK. Hide the visibility of surface loft and surface offset feature. Go to the sketch tab and create a new sketch over the right plane. Activate the section view by using the right plane. Choose right view. Create a center line. On the center point of the origin. OK. This line will keep construction line. Now activate the 3-point rectangle tool. Start the rectangle from here. OK. Select this line and convert it to construction line and apply the dimension between this line and this line. Set the angular dimension 70 degree and set the dimension 14 mm. OK. Rotate the model. Activate the convert entities command. Select this edge and this edge to take the project of these edges. Select these two lines and convert it to construction geometry. Go to the previous view. Now we will apply the sum dimension from here. OK. 10 mm. Now we will activate the point tool and create a point on this line. Go to the add relation tab. Select this point and apply horizontal constraint. And apply the dimension between these 2 points and apply 1 mm dimension. Create another dimension. It will keep 14 mm. OK. Now my sketch is fully defined. So we will finish the sketch. Deactivate the section view command. Go to the isometric view. Now activate the revolve boss base command. Select this profile. OK. Now the preview is visible here. Click OK. Now my revolve feature is created. Now we will create a new sketch on this face. Activate the rectangle tool and start the rectangle from the origin point and set the dimension of this rectangle 18 mm. Create a circle over the corner points of the rectangle. Select these two circles and apply equal relation. In the same manner, create another equal constraints between these two circles. OK. Now my sketch is fully defined. Select the rectangle and convert it to construction geometry. OK, finish the sketch. Select these four circles and activate the extruded boss base feature command. Choose reverse direction button and set the depth value 8 mm. Click OK. Select this face to start the new sketch. Activate the convert entities command and take the project these three edges of the model. Click OK. Create a line. Select this point and select this edge and apply coincident relation. And select this endpoint and this curve, apply another coincident relation. Select this line and arc and apply tangent relation. Create the same sketch as we had done earlier. Now my sketch is complete, so exit from the sketch. Return to the isometric view and activate the extruded boss base command. Select these two regions and click reverse direction button. Select up to surface option. Select this face. Click OK. Rotate the model in this position. Select this face to start the new sketch. Now activate the section view. Take the project of this edge. Create the circle on here. Create a vertical line on this circle. Create an arc on these endpoints. Click OK. Activate the revolve boss base command. Select this region and click OK. Now see, it is looking very nice. Now we will activate the mirror command. Select right plane, it will keep as a mirror plane, and choose this revolve feature. Click OK. Now my mirror feature is created over the opposite side of the model. Now we will activate the fillet command. Select these two edges. OK. The fillet radius will keep 5 mm. Apply some more fillets over this model. Now see, it is looking very nice. OK, alright. Select this face to create a new sketch. Activate the intersection curve command and select the through all body. Create a sketch profile, something like this. Select this point and center point and apply merge points relation. Apply another merge point relation between them. Create a line and trim the extend line. Finish the sketch. Activate the revolve boss base command and select this line for revolution axis. And select the region. Set the angle 180 degrees. Click OK. Now see the result. Select the revolve feature and right plane. Activate the mirror feature command. Click OK. Now see, my mirror has been created over the opposite side of this model. Now we will add some more fillets on this revolve feature. The fillet radius will keep 2.5 mm. OK. Now we will apply another fillets on these two edges. And these four corner edges. Okay, this fillet radius will keep 2 mm. Now we will create a new sketch on this face. Now activate the circle tool, start the circle from the origin point and set the radius 20.036 mm. Okay, finish the sketch. The preview is visible here. Set the distance 9 mm. Click OK. Now see, it looks good. Create another new sketch on this face. Choose top view and activate the section view by selecting this face. Create a center point rectangle tool from the origin point. Its dimension will keep 27.5 mm by 27.5 mm. Okay, this rectangle is converted into a reference geometry. Now we will activate another center point rectangle tool. Its dimension will keep 22.629 mm. Create an arc from the end point of the rectangle. Create another arc like this. Now see, my 4 arcs has been created. Select this arc and this line and apply tangent relation. And we will apply some more tangent relation between these arcs and line. Okay, finish the sketch. Choose isometric view. Now we will activate the extruded boss base command. Select the sketch profile. Deactivate the thin feature option. Okay, select this region and select 2 more regions. Okay, choose reverse direction button. Set the value 1 mm, click OK. Now my feature is created. Now we will create 3 more extruded boss base features as the same process. Okay, apply another fillet over the corner points of this feature. It will keep 2 mm radius. activate the plane command and select this face. Set the offset distance value 2 mm. Click OK. Now we will create a sketch on this plane. OK, select this edge and activate the offset entities command and set the offset distance value 0.5 mm. Click OK. Finish the sketch. Activate the extruded boss base command. OK, set the distance value 1 mm. Click OK. In the same manner, we will create some more planes, and afterward we will create a feature that we had done earlier previously. Now you can see here my feature is created one by one like this. It's looking very nice. Select this face to create a new sketch. Go to the wireframe mode and take the project of this circular edge and convert it to reference geometry. Now we will create another circle. OK. This circle will keep as a construction circle. Create a vertical line. OK. Now create another line like this. Apply the angle value between these two lines. OK. Set the value 19.422 degrees. OK. Apply another dimension between these two lines. Set the angle 9.927 degrees. Select these two lines and convert it to construction line. Now we will create a circle from here. Select this circle and set the diameter 4 mm. Select this circle and this point and apply coincident relation. Select this circle and apply tangent relation. Now we'll create another circle like this. Now create another 3-point arc. Okay, select this point and apply merge relation. Okay, now my sketch is complete. So finish the sketch. Activate the extruded boss base command and select the region. Select up to surface option and select this face. Okay, now see my extrude feature is created here. Now open the visibility of temporary axis and activate the circular pattern tool. In the feature area, select this extrude feature. Go to the pattern axis. Select the axis. Okay, now the preview is visible here. Click OK. Now see 4 patterns of this feature is created. Now it's looking very fine. Now we will apply some more fillets on this model. Now select this face to start a new sketch. Create a center line like this. Create another line. OK. Finish the sketch. OK. In the search box, type rip command. OK. Select this line. Now the rip feature preview is visible here. Set the rip thickness value to mm. Choose both side option. Click OK. Now see, my rip feature has been created. Now apply the fillet on this edge. Select top plane, create sketch, activate the intersection curve command and select through all body. Convert all the sketches into a reference geometry, construction geometry. OK. Activate the section view by selecting the top plane. Now create a rectangle like this. Rotate the model. Now go to the curves tab and activate the split line command. Select this sketch and second select this face. OK. Now my two faces has been splitted like this. Choose right plane and select sketch. Activate the section view. Take the project of this edge. OK. Rotate the model. Convert this line into a construction geometry. Now we will create a rectangle 17 mm by 16.1375 mm. OK. Now apply another dimension between this point and set the value 3.1645 mm. Create another dimension from here. It will keep 5.05872 mm. Click OK. Now create a construction line between these 2 points and create another line like this. OK. Draw some more sketches. Now see. And activate the add relations command. Select the midpoint of this line and select the intersection point. OK. And apply midpoint relation. Create another line to connect this line. Select the 4 corner lines and convert it to construction geometry. Draw the sketch like this. OK. Now we will activate the offset entities command and select this line. Set the offset distance value 1.25 mm. Now see. Create another offset of this line. Trim these lines. OK, that's it. Now create 2 more lines to close the sketch profile. Activate the mirror entities command and select these lines. OK, in the mirror about section, select the center line, click OK. Now see, my mirror lines has been created. So finish the sketch. Choose right plane, select sketch, activate the convert entities command and take the project of these lines. OK, that's it. Now close the visibility of the previous sketch. Now see the result. Deactivate the section view. Choose isometric view. Open the visibility of this surface offset feature and activate the extruded boss base command. Select the sketch profile. Choose up to surface option and select this surface. OK. Now see the result. Close the visibility of this surface offset feature. Here you can see that our extruded boss base feature is developed along this surface. OK, it's looking fine. Now we will apply the fillet on the edges of this feature. The fillet radius will keep 1 mm. Select these two features and select right plane and activate the mirror command. Click OK. Now see the result. Alright. Now we will create another fillet. The radius will keep 10 mm. Select this edge and this edge. Okay, create another fillet over the opposite side of this feature. That's it. Save the file. Now my fillet is completed. Rotate the model in this position and activate the hole wizard command. Select the straight tap hole. In the standard, choose ANSI metric option. Choose tapped hole. Select the 2.5 into 0.45 in the size area. Select the hole depth value 5 mm and tap thread depth 5 mm. Choose cosmetric thread option. Go to the positions tab and select this face. OK. Select this edge and this center point of the arc. Next, select this center point of the arc. OK. Select two more center points of the arc. OK, now preview is visible here. Click OK. Alright, my hole is created. Thread is looking very fine. Now we will activate the extruded cut command and select the top face. Create a circle. The circle diameter will keep 18 mm. Okay, set the depth value 25 mm. Click OK. Now see the result. My hole is created. Now we will activate the plane command and select this face. Set the offset distance value 2 mm. Click OK. Select this plane, sketch, choose the section view by selecting this plane. Now we will draw some more sketches. Select this line and apply tangent relation. Now my sketch is complete, so finish the sketch. Create another sketch on this plane. And take the project of this sketch profile as we had done earlier, so that we can extrude this sketch easily. Finish the sketch and activate the extruded boss base command. Select this region. Enter the depth value 1 mm. Click OK. Now see the result. Now activate the mirror command and select the front plane. Select the right plane. In the feature area, select this extrude feature. Click OK. Now open the visibility of temporary axis and activate the linear pattern tool. OK. In the pattern direction, select the vertical axis. In the feature to pattern option, select this mirror and extrude feature. And set the number of instances value 4 In the spacing area, set the value 3.5 mm, click OK. Now my pattern feature is created. Now we will apply the fillet on these edges of the pattern feature. In the same manner, we will create another fillet on the opposite side of the pattern feature. Okay, the fillet radius will keep 0.3 mm. Click OK. Now see, it looks good. Select this face and activate the extruded cut command. Create a circle. Its diameter will keep 16 mm. Finish the sketch. Set the depth value 4 mm. Click OK. Now my hole is cut. Create another extruded cut feature on this internal face of the hole. Set the diameter 12 mm. Finish the sketch. Enter the depth value 12 mm. Select through all option. OK. Now see the result. My hole is created through all the body. Select this face and activate the extruded cut command. Create a circle 21 mm from the center point. Finish the sketch. Set the depth value 20 mm. Click OK. Now see another hole is created on this face. Now we will create another hole on the top face of the model. The hole diameter will keep 14 mm. Choose up to surface option and select the internal cylindrical face of the model. Click OK. Alright. Now we will activate the extruded boss base command. Select the top face. Create a circle. The diameter will keep 27.5 mm. Take the project of this edge. Finish the sketch. Now the preview is visible here. Set the depth value 0.25 mm, click OK. Select this edge and apply the fillet. The radius will keep 0.5 mm, click OK. Select this face to start the new sketch. Activate the center point line tool and create a line on the center point of the origin. Create a point on this construction line and apply the dimension between center point and this point. It will keep 11.5 mm. Now we will activate the circular pattern sketch command. Select the center point, OK. Select the pattern to entities option, select this point. Click OK. Now my 4 points is created by using the pattern feature command. OK, select this point and apply coincident relation. Now my sketch is fully constrained. Finish the sketch. Now we will activate the hole wizard command. Select the straight tab option. Choose an asymmetric. Select tabbed hole. Set the blind hole depth value 8 mm and tab depth value 8 mm. Tab thread depth value 8 mm. Go to the positions tab. Select this point, select these 4 points. Click OK. Now see my 4 hole is created. Now the thread is visible, very nice. Hide the visibility of the sketch. Now we will activate the plane command. OK. Select the cylindrical face. This face as a reference face. OK. Second, select the front plane. Click OK. Now see my plane is created on the cylindrical face. Select this plane and click sketch. Choose front view. We will draw the sketch as shown here. Okay, my sketch is complete, so finish the sketch. Hide the visibility of this plane. Activate the extruded boss base command and select this circle. Set the depth value 14 mm. Click OK. Now my another feature is created. Now we will apply the fillet on this feature. Activate the extruded cut command and select this face. Take the project of this edge. Create a circle 11 mm diameter. Finish the sketch. Set the depth value 15 mm. Click OK. Now my another hole is created on this face. Now we will create another extruded cut feature on this face. Create a circle 4 mm diameter. Okay, that's it. Activate the extruded cut command and select this face. Okay, create a circle 2.5 mm diameter. And apply the dimension between this point and this line, 4.7 mm. Okay, it will keep 2.7 mm. Okay, finish the sketch. Choose through all option. Okay, now see my hole is created. We will create another hole on the opposite side of the face. Okay, now see the result. Now we will add the some more lights from here. So that my model is looking very bright. Okay. Choose right plane and start a new sketch. convert all the projected lines of the model, activate the section view. OK. Select all the sketches and convert it to reference geometry. Now we will create a sketch like this, create a line like this. Select this line and convert it to reference geometry. Select this point and apply the dimension 1.001 mm. Now we will create a 3-point arc on this line and this edge. Set the radius 5 mm of this arc. Select this arc and line and apply tangent relation. OK. Now see, my arc is fully defined. Now we will create another 3-point arc, something like this. Create a center horizontal line. OK, finish the sketch. Now we will activate the revolve surface command and select the sketch. Choose axis of revolution, select the center axis. Now the preview is visible here. Set the angle 10 degrees. Choose mid plane. Now see, my revolve feature is created. Activate the thicken tool and select this surface. Set the thickness value 3 mm. OK. Now see the result. It's looking very fine. This feature is looking very fine, and apply the fillets on these edges of this feature. OK. Now we will activate the extruded cut command and select the internal face. OK. Create a circle from the center point. The diameter will keep 19 mm. OK. Finish the sketch. Set the depth value 5 mm. Click OK. Now activate the plane command and select this face. Set the offset distance value 9 mm. OK. Create a new sketch on this plane. Create a vertical line. This line will keep as a construction line. Create a circle from here. OK. And set the diameter of this circle 13 mm. Apply the dimension between this edge and center point of the circle 14.25 mm. Okay, finish the sketch. Close the visibility of this plane. Select this sketch and activate the extrude boss base command. Select up to next option, click OK. Now see the result. My extrude feature is created. It's look good. Now we will create another new work plane at an distance value 1 mm from the right plane. OK. Select this plane, sketch, activate the section view. Take the project of the through all body. OK. Convert all the sketches into a construction geometry. Now we will create a line like this. And apply the dimension between this point and this line. Okay, this dimension will keep 0.75 mm. Okay, create another line to close the sketch profile. Create an arc on this point. Now my sketch is complete, so finish the sketch. Now create another new plane from here over the opposite side of this plane. Now we will create a new sketch on this newly plane. Create the same sketch that we have done previously. Okay, that's it. Finish the sketch. Open the visibility of previous sketch. Now my sketch is look like this. Now we will activate the lofted boss base command. In the profile section, select this first sketch and select second sketch. Okay, now see, my lofted feature is created. It is looking very nice. Okay, activate the fillet command. Set the fillet radius 0.5 mm and apply the fillet on this feature. Create another fillet on this edge and change the fillet radius. Click OK. Now we will activate the extruded cut command and select this face. Create a circle from the center point of this edge. The diameter will keep 15.03135 mm. Okay, activate the offset command and select the circle. Choose reverse direction. Set the offset distance value 1.25 mm. Click OK. Finish the sketch. Enter the depth value 6 mm. OK. Now see the result. Now we will create another hole on this face. Okay. Now we will activate the chamfer command and select this edge and this edge. The chamfer distance will keep 0.5 mm. Click OK. Now see, my chamfer is created. Select the front plane, sketch. Now we will activate the section view by selecting the front plane and take the project of this model. Okay. Now we will create a 3-point arc from this point and this point. Select the end point of arc and apply vertical relation. Set the radius of this arc 1.875 mm. OK. Select the dimension between these 2 points of the arc. It will keep 3.75 mm. Now we will add some dimensions here. This dimension will keep 14.25 mm. OK, create a vertical construction line over the center point of this origin. And apply the dimensions and apply the dimension 12.5 mm. OK, create another dimension. OK, finish the sketch. And activate the extruded boss base command. Deactivate the thin feature command and select the region. Choose mid plane option. Set the value 1.5 mm. Click OK. Now see the result. Now we will create another extruded cut feature on this face. Create a circle 1.5 mm diameter. OK, finish the sketch. Click up to surface option and select this face. OK, now my hole is created. Select the boss extrude feature and cut extruded feature. And select right plane and activate the mirror feature command. Click OK. Now see the result. My feature is created over the opposite side of the model. Now we will apply some fillets on this feature. OK. Select this edge. OK. Create another fillet over the opposite side of the feature. OK, now see. Now we will activate the axis command and select this cylindrical face. OK, now see the axis is created. Activate the plane command and select this axis and choose front plane. Enter the angle value 40 degrees. Choose flip offset option. OK. Now see my tilted plane has been created. OK, select this plane, sketch. Activate the section view command by selecting this plane. OK, rotate the model in this direction. Close the visibility of this plane. Now we will create a center line. This line will keep construction geometry. Now we will create a rectangle from here. Select this line and this edge and apply dimension 12.21 mm. Create another dimension between this line and the center line. It will keep 10.36 mm. Select this line and center line and apply collinear relation. So finish the sketch. Deactivate the section view. Now we will activate the revolved cut command and select the center line. Now the preview is visible here. Choose the mid-plane option. Set the angular dimension 45 degrees. Click OK. Now see the result. My slot is cut along the angled plane. Select the cut revolved feature and right plane and activate the mirror command. Click OK. Now see the result. Now we will apply some more fillets on the edges of this slot. The fillet radius will keep 2 mm. OK, that's it. And select this edge. OK, set fillet radius 1 mm. Now see, it's looking very fine. And finally, select these 4 corner edges of the feature. And set the radius 2 mm. OK. Create a new sketch on this face. Create a rectangle like this. It will keep 1 mm by 2 mm. OK, finish the sketch. And activate the extruded cut command. Set the depth value 6 mm. OK. Now see the result. Apply the fillets on these edges. Now we will activate the linear pattern command. Select the model edges to set the direction of the pattern. Select the extruded cut and fillet feature. Set the pattern spacing 2 mm. Number of pattern 3. OK. Now see, it's looking very fine. Alright. Now we will mirror of these features over the opposite side of the model. Now we will create another slot on this model look like this. Now my engine case rear model is completed. I hope you will like this video. If you may like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Please share the video with your friends and colleagues. Okay friends, goodbye.